Hi, I'm sitting here in my car outside my gym, which is Bayside Fitness over in Poole. I want to tell you a little bit about my journey to raise money for Macmillan. Just about 2 years ago, I first bench pressed 100 kilos, which for me, it was about my own body weight at the time, and it was a big achievement for me. I've not been somebody who's worked out my whole life. I was about 42 before I started going to the gym. And so it's been a progression from there. And so bench pressing 100 kilos for me was a big thing. And the guy who was training with me at the time, he said to me in a sort of jokey way, "Oh, next it'll be 150 kilos." And I laughed. Now, fast forward to just last year, one of my oldest friends in the world, Colin, was sadly diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And that got me thinking about all of the friends and loved ones over the years who have dealt with or battled cancer in one form or another. Some of those are still with us and some of those sadly aren't. And so I decided that I needed to do something myself to raise money for Macmillan Cancer Macmillan Cancer Support. And so I've never much been one for things like sponsored walks and things like that, so I decided that I would do a sponsored bench press, and I decided to go for that 150 kilos, 1.5 times my body weight, and I started training towards that. It's been a real difficult journey, if I'm honest with you. Things like diet, I've had to have a high protein, high calorie diet, and there are some mornings when you really just don't want to face eating 5 eggs and 100 grams of cheese, but I've got to get those calories in, I've got to get the protein in. And I've had all sorts of various aches and pains, and my sleep pattern's been affected and all of that. But every discomfort that I've been through on this journey has reminded me that it's just a fraction compared to what those who struggle with cancer have been through. And so really it became something of an honor and a pleasure to be able to go through that, a joy really, to be able to face those things and go through those things and train towards that. The staff at my gym at Bayside Fitness in Poole have been absolutely fantastic, especially Jake, Steve and Josh, who have really been great in egging me on and giving me tips and training ideas and various things like that. Absolutely brilliant. And so yesterday I was training and I just decided to have a go at my 150 kilos. The whole challenge has been to bench press just one single rep, 150 kilos by my 50th birthday. I've called it my 150 by 50 challenge. And the the Just Giving link to support me for that, if you want to sponsor me, is in the comment section below. And so yesterday I came in, I'm 3 weeks away from my 50th birthday, and I decided to give it a go, and I packed the weight on. I've been close to it recently. I've been up to 145 kilos, but it was the first time I'd attempted 150. I actually did the press twice. For those who don't know, bench press is where you lay flat on the bench in the gym. You have the barbell on a rack, you unrack the barbell, you lower it towards your chest, and then you push it up again, and that's 1 rep. And so that was my goal, 1 rep at 150 kilos. So yesterday I decided to try that. My first attempt, I succeeded, but it was what I call a messy lift. I struggled to get one side of it up. You'll see that on the video in a minute. And then I had another go. I had a rest for a couple of minutes, and then I had another go at it. And the second time was much more successful. I had spotters both sides. I was wearing wrist straps and elbow supports just to protect my arms, and I had a belt on around my waist just to protect my back, because your back arches quite a lot when you do that kind of weight. And I was successful in that. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's supported me and everybody who's cheered me on over the last few months as I've been training towards this. And also just to mention some of those whose honor I'm doing this in today. People such as Craig Cowley, his family, Elaine, Josh, Lauren, Isaac. They've been through so much. You know, really this is just something that I wanted to do in honor of them, in honor of Colin and his family, in honor of my own father-in-law Ian and his mum, my wife's grandma, who have both had cancer, and various other people such as George, Harold, Mary Howard, Jake, all sorts of people I know who have been through cancer, who struggle with cancer. That's not an exhaustive list. There are so many others. But I was doing this for you. I was doing this to say thank you for your bravery, for your courage, for everything that you've been through. And to say thank you again to everybody who's sponsored me. So that's it. It's all done. God bless you.
I'll lift it off. Yeah. I'm not touching that bar. Coming up. Come on. 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 Get it out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go on, push.